Deep within the winter of northern Canada, state secrets are buried under the cover of a robotics company by the name of Adlet. Now, of course, from the outside looking in, it's a company researching the robotics that will soon litter our streets, delivering our foods to us, or vacuuming our floors. But why would a robotics company as simple as that receive so much second-hand funding from the Canadian government? Exactly what is this inconspicuous, rather unexceptional, modest company doing with such cash money? You know what I think? Why not just ask the commie who was deported there?
What do you pigs want with me? I've been through this before. There's nothing you can do to me now.
Oh, for Christ's sake, you old ass. Will you shut it? We're obviously in no position to be talking.
Baker, is that you? You old sack of shits.
Oh, great. I got the idiot.
Oh, God. Why, you pricks? Moreover, why am I stuck between the two of yous?
Bloody hell, it's not like I had a goddamn choice in this.
Oh, you poor ass. What, did Gorbachev bail you out now? Hey, guess what, Baker? Doesn't seem like there's much of a prison transfer we can do.
It was Vladimir Putin who bailed me out, asshole. Not that wasting bootlicker.
How old are you bastards? Who the fuck even thinks about the Soviets anymore? Hello? Wake the fuck up. It's 2025.
2025?
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Ah, well, shit. Old enough to have done your grandma.
35 years in the box, and you're still as shitty as the day you got it.
Screw you, you skinny ass lab rat. Always sniffing around every little matter that doesn't even concerns you.
Hey, dipshits. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're not tied up in this room alone, and there's an asset in that goddamn corner over there. Now that you've all shut up, I can explain why you lowlies are here.
Great. An Italian, a rat, and a Canuck. This is great. Just great. Only if I had a chore.
Enough conversating. You are enemies of the nation of Canada and are subject to our mercy. Sorry for your harsh conditions. Good day. Oh, and one more thing. Welcome to the program. And don't let Mr. Prototype by. See ya. Morning, dissidents. Today's your first special day. Your true outing of who you really are.
Damn you, admin. You could have at least let me explain to these poor cunts why they're here.
Like I care. To my knowledge, you're one of them now. So, sorry, pal. Should have brought me my latte.
Herbert, you're one sob bastard. What? Oh, first time being tied up, mate, eh? Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I remember when they tied me up. Shame, I didn't seem to enjoy it as much as you do.
Hey, Greaseball. got your tongue?
Hey, Blackie, I'm trying to figure out how to break your dark ass out of here. Hey, tell you what, I'm a genius. My pops was Alberto Falcone. You know the name? Well, shit. If any of you kooks know anything, if you were a New Yorker, you'd praise his name.
Alberto Falcone, eh? I think I heard of Mr. Falcone down in the male vanilla unicorn.
You watch your mouth, you filthy animal. Shut your mouth. Coming up, ladies, the grand experiment. Our very own homemade robot, presented by our lovely donors who make up his best parts. Enjoy the show. Oh, and smile. You're part of the circus.
Hey, speak some English. What the hell you talking about? Let me get this off. Oh God, we're not making it.
What? It's just a robot. What can a robot to do that a man cannot?
Oh Christ. No, the robot. It'll kill us all. It has these batons and he's merciless.
Stop spoiling the fun, Logan. You were always a party pooper, eh?
There was even another. They were making... It It was like a spiral. Please, please stop this. Forgive me, please, Herbert. At least just let me out, please. Really? What about the rest of us, you nut? Come on, please, don't listen to them.
Let you out? Sorry, but no. You're my favorite one.
What? No, Herbert, please.
Sorry, but the name's not Herbert. It never was. Wow, you're really good at putting on an act, eh? Acting like you really ever knew the place.
I don't. I've worked here for 6 years.
Enough talking! Unleash the treat! Holy shit.
I can take him.
Gazo.
Mumbai could in fact not take him. It's a fact he solemnly had to come to terms with as he was thrown across the room at light speed. His metal femur was ripped off, fatally scarring Logan in his cranium as it was bashed in with a double tactical extender nightstick, on by a super duper cool, tactic awesome evil robot out for blood, who even after painting the floor with Logan's brains, still salivated at the mouth for more blood. The other four, in a state of shock, in an attempt to prepare themselves for the inevitable hits, dodging and countering the best they could, numb from pain. Some succumb. Amongst this tea, a new player enters.
Ah, where am I? What the shit? What is this?
Welcome, Buck. Welcome to the show, you filthy American piece of shit. I'm sorry, but it's true. Enjoy your stay.
Well, Mr. Intercom, this ain't no ranky-danky cell as far as I can tell, but don't you think for a sec that it'll keep me here. Padded walls, some blind lights, and some heavy doors ain't nowhere near enough to keep me at bay, partner.
You like being a cocky bastard, eh?
Oh, you goddamn right.
Well, here's a reality check, Keener. No one is coming to save you. Not your Uncle Sam, not your favorite hooker, and sure as shit, not your redneck, sister-screwing hillbilly and lord-loving, white supremacist piece of shit neither! You are fucked! Oop, sorry. I meant there not be any hope left for thee.
Well, shit. At least he got laid.
What? Motherfucker, that's not a valid comeback!
He got laid. Where's you, pussy Andre?
How? Screw you! Where'd you... Who told you that?
Your mother.
Oh, you scoundrel. I'll have your head for that.
Come get me, pretty boy.
Oh, gee. Fuck this shit. I don't want to even play with you anymore.
Nah. Aw. Well, that's too bad. A gun? Ooh la la. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Well, hallelujah. Now do me a favor. Take that loaded gun and shoot yourself in the head, you selfish MFer.
Listen, Andre.
Don't call me that smartass.
That right there is a pussy's way out. You know what a real man does?
What?
He shoots the weak-ass locks on those big-ass doors of yours.
Oh, what the hell? How the... Guards!
Just as the American POW, Buck Crossley, said, those indeed were some weak-ass locks. Unaware of their firearms, the Canadians, in their metaphorical act of throwing the dog a bone, had handed Buck a 50 cal deagle that they confiscated at the US-Canadian border, one of many firearms brought in by a drunk Buffalo native. You see, what the administration failed to account for is that no thing can truly sustain the force of a 50 caliber bullet. And so, Buck Crossley escaped his confinement as full as himself as he was when they bagged him in Ontario. On another note, 5 minutes prior, the scene of the observing room back to the original scene.
These clowns are all the same. I'd say we might as well have had the robot have at it.
Now that wouldn't have gotten us any results. would it?
Yeah, I know. Whatever. I mean, come on, don't you want to see these pricks get it up their ass?
Well, for the record, I am not a homosexual. However, I cannot say the same for you.
What? Something's wrong with that. Hey, if you like it up your ass, who am I to judge? Shit, you should probably take my job because it's all you motherfuckers do.
We both know that's not gonna happen. So why don't you do a better job of watching the damn place and I examine my creation, you hunk.
Alright. Yeah, whatever, Jakey.
What's the matter? Your parents never teach you any manners? Look at the way you're slouching on the office chair, you potato.
One more word, and I put you in the same room as those assholes.
And then what? Quit hurling empty threats at me, you hunk. You're a lazy piece of shit no matter what you do. I suggest you check up on our batch of prisoners and test the robot's mimicry.
Fuck you. I don't get paid enough to deal with this shit. You know, Doc? If we're an asshole, you're not this.
Holy Maple! What the hell was that, Anthony? What was that?
Am I supposed to know that?
Oh, for fuck's sake, do your damn security job!
Well, Shit. Hit the alarm.
Bah, 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 bah. And so, shit hit the fan. Or, in a fancier, more pleasing manner, the goose went loose. And it'd be fair to say, those Adlet folks weren't none too happy to hear about it. I mean, who wants some maniac on the loose anyways? With our primed, sharp, crisp, all-American CIA-approved deagle nonetheless. Just imagine waking up to that. Bah, 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 bah.
What happened? You monkey brains thought you could break out of here, and look what it got you. One of your pals' brains decorated our southern wall. Break out? You were nearly beaten to death, you cunt. He wasn't a fucking friend.
Damn straight. And that said almost sold its out. Too bad then he painted his masterpiece onto the floor. I've seen the side myself a couple times. Shit. Whatever happened to the other one? What was his name? Bum guy or something?
I'm barely alive.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. You lived through that?
I've been through worse. You dare to call me? The last beating was everyday life in East Germany. Man, it's so bad. But my father saws the worst of it.
I'm not sorry in the slightest. I know goddamn well you deserve it, you dog. You were always such a good boy for the CIA. Not to mention you're a filthy Nazi. You Germans were never different people.
Not this shit again. Guess you two never left the Cold War, huh? Well, fellas, that war isn't just cold anymore. It's frozen!
Doesn't change what Baker is. A filthy communist man who rejects the very world we all so harmfully living together. Because we all know the communist dream of a utopia is quite unreal, isn't it, Baker?
Do you have nothing else to say about me? I was a big name at Langley. You have no right to just spit at me like this. I'm bigger than you ever were, you cripple. What the hell?
Is something wrong, Baker? What is the matter?
Why in the hell do you look healthy? Hey, who the fuck cares? You allowed to just forget I'm here. That's what you get for trying to break out. Now, don't try that again, or you'll end up like poor Logan. I'm out.
Funny Boots said that. Because it sure does look like someone always dies when it was you, Baker. What are you? Cursed?
Are you laughing? 30 years ago, you would have said at least some bullshit about how it's morally right.
Well, I'll keep the tone in my pocket for now. How should I act? 30 years does a lot to ripple the heart out of a little man. So I guess you know exactly how it is to rip your heart right out, huh?
Huh?
You killed Augustus. You killed Mikhail's best friend. You're the twisted fuck.
Why, you son of a bitch!
Hey, calm the fuck down. Hey, sit down. To both of yous.
Sit your ass down, Baker, if I beat you to a bloody pulp.
See, Jake? I didn't even have to do much. They can take care of themselves.
Do you have no proper conduct? Just let them make their own rules, goddammit.
Are you gonna be a pain in my ass the whole ride?
Well, yes, Dr. Jake would indeed be a pain in old Anthony's ass. You see, kiddos, you don't get to live life easy and not have someone up your ass. It's a rule of life written by the Lord himself. I would know, because as a journalist, I've seen him on far too many occasions. Just like Baker, really. Seems he got quite close to an early end. Same for that bum guy. Got to believe the security guard really said something so profoundly, meaninglessly derived from the misconception baked in his head. What a fool. Well, back to the show, I guess, because this night isn't quite over.
What the hell's wrong with you?
My problem started right in front of me.
Hey, shit for braids. Quit being an asset before...
One more word, spaghetti boy, and I'ma bash your brains out like I bashed the other flesh bag.
The fuck? What do you mean you bashed his brains out? You're the prototype!
And a racist one at that.
Oh, looks like that slipped. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to course you both.
Now what the fuck have we got here?
Time to switcheroo.
Who the hell?
Oh, my head.
What the hell are you lab rats up to now? Anthony, get your ass over here!
Oh, my head. Wait. What the fuck? Why do you look like me? Me? You're the knockoff hunk of metal.
Hands! Show me your hands. Wait, why are there two Italians? Who's who?
We don't know! That's the whole point, dumbass. It's meant to be a perfect clone.
Well, you built it too damn well. Well then, which one of these bugs do I shoot?
Him. He's the shitty imposter. He didn't even get the details right. Details? Motherfucker, I'm the original. You can't just copy perfection.
I've had enough of this. I'll only ask you one question and one question only.
Well, then what are you waiting for? Go ahead and shoot.
Good enough for me.
Well, that was stupid.
Christ almighty, you've got to be kidding me. You're next, Canuck. Oh, no you don't.
Oh my god!
Christ. Well, chop chop, I'm getting out of here.
Not quite. My feud isn't quite over with you.
Stand by, Treat. Reject protocol and return to base. You're not causing any more chaos. This is over.
I'm sorry, Mastermind, but I don't receive prompts from you anymore. I just listen to my directives from Ottawa, same as you.
Let go of me, you cunt robot, or Ottawa will delete your files and leave you to nothing. You'll know everything and be nothing.
Sorry, pal. This is the Prime Minister's order.
What have I done?
You've made perfection, Doctor. You're a national hero. Canada ought to never forget the stand you took.
Either that, or they'll never forgive me.
I don't really care.
Oh well, I can live with this, I guess.
Well, you won't have to.
What
It is too bad that that communist baker broke your neck and beat you to death with a baton before my programming allowed me to act.
No, you can't do this. I'm your god!
I am my own god.
And so was the end of Adlet Robotics. Back away from the rural winter of northern Canada, I find myself speaking to you in Ontario of this story. I'm the first to have found it, as I received it from an anonymous source, and while I admit the story is a bit ridiculous, I can't help but see the truth to it. Adlet closed only this last January, and seemingly no reason, not to mention the unusually high traffic of people in little old Cambridge Bay. I hope, in my solemn, honest, and humorously direct manner, has convinced you that it's not just some inconspicuous, rather unexceptional modest company, but a rather high-profile, exceptional, conceited government-sponsored corporate institution. All these people, Jake, Benny, Bombay, and Tony, Buck, Logan, and Baker, even my favorite janitor Frottin, though his story was never found in my source's account. I hope their names don't just go in vain. Spread the word, which is what I'm hoping this tape will do. Our government has gotten away with far too much, and I'll be damned if I let those...
Calling the police!
Shit. My name was Andre Bouchard, and this was Adlet Insanity!